Good evening and salam Ibu Pertiwiku. India on Monday revoked the special status of Kashmir in a bid to fully integrate its only Muslim-majority region with the rest of the country, the most far-reaching political move on the troubled Himalayan territory in nearly 7 decades. Interior Minister Amit Shah told Parliament the federal government would scrap Article 370, a constitutional provision that grants a measure of autonomy to Jammu and Kashmir, including the right to make its own law. The government also lifted a ban on property purchases by people from outside Jammu and Kashmir, opening the way for Indians to invest and settle there like any other part of India, a measure likely to provoke a backlash in the territory. The move is likely to increase tensions with Pakistan, which has claims to Kashmir and demands that India give the Kashmiri people the right to self-determination. Tension had risen in Kashmir since Friday when Indian officials issued an alert over possible militant attacks by Pakistan-based groups. Pakistan has rejected those assertions. Thousands of alarmed Indian tourists, pilgrims and workers streamed out of the region over the weekend. Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif said the country will no longer turn a blind eye to maritime offenses in the Gulf, a day after it seized an Iraqi oil tanker there that accused of smuggling fuel. Revolutionary Guards seized the tanker and its 7 crew near Iran's Farsi island north of the Strait of Hormuz in a show of power amid heightened tension with the West that Zarif blamed U.S. authorities for fomenting. In a press conference, he criticized U.S. sanctions imposed on him on Wednesday, saying Washington had closed the door to diplomacy over Iran's 2015 nuclear deal, which U.S. President Donald Trump exited last year. If other countries heed U.S. calls to stop buying Iranian oil, Tehran has threatened to block all exports via the strait, though which a fifth of global oil traffic passes. Zarif said European powers still party to the nuclear deal should accelerate efforts to salvage it, though Iran would leave the pact if necessary. Indonesian President Joko Widodo said on Monday the state power company PLN should have had contingency plans in place to prevent a major electricity blackout that affected the capital Jakarta and neighboring provinces. In the wake of Sunday's power outage that affected areas home to more than 100 million people, Widodo asked why the power company PT Perusahaan Listrik Negara did not have a backup plan given past blackouts. PLN said power was lost after faulty transmission circuits triggered cascading voltage that caused power plants supplying electricity to the west part of Java Island to disconnect. Widodo told management during a visit to PLN headquarters that the things that can cause this big event should not happen again in the future. Jakarta, the center of government and business in Indonesia, suffers periodic blackouts that are usually short-lived and confined to certain areas. Well, that's all the updates for now. I am Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching.